quotient rule for differentiation. The quotient rule says if you have two functions, f divided by g, and you take the derivative of that, that is equals to f prime g minus fg prime divided by g squared. We will follow this formula in this video in the next couple videos, but I have used like 6 or 7 textbooks and most of the textbooks use this. So for f divided by g, quotient rule, they use gf prime minus fg prime divided by g squared. Most textbooks use this. All right, so we will follow this. This one is pretty easy to remember. So do you still remember that for the product rule? For the product rule, I have videos for product rule in the previous video. Go check it out. So we have f prime g plus fg prime for product rule. So for product rule, when you have f times g, you take the derivative of that. That is f prime g plus fg prime. The quotient rule, you change the plus to a minus, and then you divide it by g squared. Let's do a couple of examples. So the first one, we have f on top, g on the bottom. So y prime, that is equals to f prime g, right? So this is a 3x squared. You take the derivative of that, and then copy the denominator, x to the 5th plus 4, and then minus for the quotient rule, and then f 3x squared times the derivative of the denominator, x to the 5th plus 4 derivative, and then divided by square the denominator, so x to the 5th plus 4, and then square. All right, so next you take the derivative of that. This one, do you want me to specify that? So this is a f prime g and then g f prime. Okay, take the derivative. You have 6x and then x to the 5th plus 4 minus 3x squared and then x to the 5th plus 4, so that is 5x to the 4th. The derivative of 4 is equals to 0, and then divided by the square of the denominator, so that is a 5, not 2, x to the 5th plus 4 square. For my class, written work, exams, quizzes, homework, I am fine with this. It's easier for me to check your work, but when you do homeworks online, you have to go all the way to the end, which means you have to open up the numerator. So y prime, that is equals to 6x to the 6th power hold on, am I missing anything? Nope. Okay, so 6x to the 6th power and then plus 24x, right? So 6x to the 6th plus 24x, and then subtract 15x to the 6th power. 4 plus 2 is equals to 6, and then you divide by the square of the denominator, x to the 5th plus 4 square, and then 6 minus 15, so that is equals to negative 9. So you have a negative 9 x to the 6th plus 24x divided by x to the 5th plus 4 square. Okay, so that's the answer to the first one. And then the second one, we have y equals to, so we have y equals to 2x to the 3rd plus e to the x divided by x. Okay, y prime, so first of all, I square the denominator immediately, so that is a x squared. And then we have f prime g, so that is the derivative of the numerator, 2x to the 3rd plus e to the x, derivative, multiply denominator plus numerator times the derivative of the denominator, so which is x, and then you do a derivative, right? Okay, what's next? Next step, we have to take the derivative of the numerator, so y prime, this is a 6x squared plus the derivative of e to the x is still e to the x, and then you multiply x, and then you plus 2x to the 3rd plus e to the x, the derivative of x is equals to 1, and then you divide by x squared. All right, so we have y prime equals to, oh, again, in my class, I am fine with this. I am fine with this line. Okay, and then distribute the x, so 6x to the 3rd plus x e to the x, and then plus 2x to the 3rd plus e to the x divided by x squared. I'm not sure if they want you to break this down into individual terms. In case they do, so that is y prime equals to 6x to the third divided by x squared plus x e to the x divided by x squared plus 2x to the third divided by x squared plus e to the x divided by x squared. I'm not sure if they want you to go this way, but it is meaningless because the purpose of this problem is practicing the quotient rule. So we have 6x and then plus e to the x divided by x plus 2x and then plus e to the x divided by x squared. All right. And then the last one they have y equals to x to the third divided by e to the x and then y prime. So first of all, I square the denominator, that is e to the x squared, and then f prime g, so x to the third derivative e to the x minus okay, minus, you probably see it, minus, okay, let's use a different color to fix that. So this is a minus, and then what else? Wow, that changed a lot of stuff. Okay, this is a minus, and then distribute, then this is a minus, and then you have these two are the minus, these two are the minus. And then we have fg prime and then f prime g, so x to the third derivative of e to the x. All right, so that is y prime equals to 3x squared times e to the x minus x to the third e to the x and then divided by e to the 2x. This one you can simplify, but I accept this. You can take out the x squared e to the x, but to be honest, I think that is not necessary. So x squared e to the x, and then you have 3 minus x, and then divided by e to the 2x. Yep. And then you get rid of this, right? Because e to the 2x is equals to e to the x times e to the x, and then you can just get rid of this. Yeah. And then you have x squared, and then you have x squared 3 minus x divided by e to the x. Yep, that's it. That's the end of this video. If you like it, give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next lesson for more examples. Signing out.